Hi, so there's a scene in Inside Out that I want to break down. Now, the setup is Joy and Sadness are trying to get back to headquarters with the core memories so Riley can be Riley again. And to get to headquarters, they have to get to the train station, and it's over here. And they have just encountered Bing Bong, so Bing Bong, Joy, and Sadness all kind of over here. And Bing Bong's wagon gets pushed into the abyss of forgetfulness. And his wagon is forgotten. And remorsefully, Bing Bong tries to chase down the wagon but fails to catch up and ends up sitting on the edge of the cliff of forgetfulness, lamenting it. What he really needs right now is someone to console him through accepting his sadness. But Joy here, she steps up first to try to cheer up Bing Bong and get them back onto their objective. So she walks over to him, starts trying to cheer him up, and we can tell she's trying to do the right thing. She even starts out going in the right direction. Like, I love that there's a physical metaphor. She pulls Bing Bong in this direction, towards the train station. She's physically going the right direction she wants to go, and she starts out trying to cheer up Bing Bong, and kind of starts out in the right direction to cheer up Bing Bong, except she tries to make it all about being happy. And as Joy continues to try to cheer up Bing Bong, she tries something and stops pulling him in this direction. She tries something and basically leans up against him. And so throughout the scene of her trying to cheer him up, she actually walks around him and starts walking this way, which physically is opposite of the direction that she wants to go in, and opposite of what Bing Bong needs to do to be consoled and to start feeling happiness again. So Joy ends up back over here. And so Sadness, she takes a turn. She comes up and just sits herself down next to Bing Bong. And after a moment of her just consoling him, and George is standing here, after a moment of them just sitting there, Bing Bong is consoled and cheered up enough that he starts leading them back to the train station. And Joy and the group, therefore, is able to join him in heading the right direction. And I love how this physically portrays the metaphor of how you sometimes need to go about consoling and cheering people up. It's not always just about being joyful. I mean, being joyful and trying to cheer people up will get you started in the right direction. But sometimes you just need to recognize their feelings, be willing to listen and let them feel their emotions, get their emotions out and in a place where they can cope with them, so that if they need to, they can then recognize and get over their negative emotions to move back in the right direction. I love the back and forth of how Joy starts in the right direction physically and mentally to help Bing Bong, and then ends up kind of taking a step back, and then when she just stands there until after Sadness successfully consoled Bing Bong, Joy also takes a step in a new correct direction of trying to understand how Sadness cheered Bing Bong up when she wasn't able to, which is also an overall step in the right direction of Joy understanding that happiness doesn't have to be the sole emotion. And also taking a step forward with trying to learn that sadness is okay and healthy and good. She also takes a step forward with accepting all the emotions to a greater extent. I just love how this is portrayed in a physical manner, as well as in a manner of cheering up and consoling Bing Bong. It's definitely not something I noticed my first time watching through, but it's just awesome to see how that worked out. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, but I love it.